Hello, Sagittarius. I'm a little late in doing my reading. Usually I do it in the mornings, but I was distracted today. Anyway, this is for December 22nd, 2025, or whenever you come across it. What do we have for Sagittarius? Just a couple cards here. We'll start off with the tarot. Celebrations. Some truth. A decision being made, coming out of heartbreak, you're in healing. Okay. So you're going to be celebrating something. Some truth is going to be revealed. You're going to be making a decision and going into healing. You're getting a new stable offer, and it's going to cause you balance, is what I'm getting. What do we got? What is this celebration? Anything, spirit, that we have? Someone's stressed. And I see the Two of Cups trying to come out. Could be an ex stressed out about some sort of wedding or something. It's saying this is the wedding. So maybe you're getting married. Yeah, they're coming back from the cold. They're watching you. They don't want something to end. Oh, lovely. Yeah, you're finding out some truth, and you're leaving a situation. You may have been in some confusion. About maybe an Aries and a Virgo. Yeah. Virgo, or the Aries, looks like they're losing control. Maybe they're realizing that... the card bent. Maybe they're realizing something. Maybe they're realizing that you're leaving after some sort of confusion. Maybe you're confused between a Virgo and an Aries. It looks like they're becoming, they feel like they're losing control. They're not happy. You're off to your Nine of Cups. Making a choice. Could be something financial. Maybe it's the relationship too. You're just kind of you're observing. You're coming out of observing a situation. You weren't too happy, and you're cutting something off because you weren't fulfilled. You're going into healing. You're letting go of something. Taking a leap of faith with a soulmate. And you're letting go possibly of a soulmate. Or maybe you're taking a leap of faith with a soulmate, but something with a player that you were given, that possibly you were given to. Maybe they were given to Queen of Pentacles, which is a Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, and whatever the other one, Capricorn. Anyways, you're off to a stable offer, and the sun came out. It just keeps trying to come out. Anyways, you're off to stability. You made a choice. You're going fast because you weren't happy. You're off to be in balance. You're gonna get your 10. You made a choice. And you're going to get stability, financial stability. So yeah, what we got here is you're going to be balanced. You weren't too sure over some choices, but it will bring you financial stability. Yeah, you're getting an offer. So you aren't happy right now. You're in healing about something. Possibly an old soulmate that played you with a Queen of Pentacles, or possibly a soulmate now. You're cutting some people out of your life. You're getting some sort of truth. There's some confusion. You're off to Nine of Cups. Someone feels like they're losing control. And someone's stressed out either about a marriage, or they're coming back from the cold and they don't want something to end. So maybe either you're going through something a marriage, or maybe you're stressed out about a marriage. Someone's coming back from the cold that doesn't want something to end. Yeah. You might have been going through some confusion and coming out of that now, but you're letting something go. And it could be an Aries. You made a choice, you're going to a relationship, you're cutting out anything that doesn't make you fulfilled, you're going into healing, you met a soulmate possibly, or you're taking a leap of faith with the soulmate. Careful, player energy. You're getting a stable offer and it's coming soon because you're not fulfilled right now. You will get balanced and it will bring you your 10 of Pentacles, which is stability and money in the long run. So that is good. Let's pull from these animal cards. I don't use these much, so they're still pretty stacked. Holy fuck, there goes a tiger. I just pulled this one the other day. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust you're capable of doing so. Go figure, the fucking leadership one comes out. So you could be dealing with something where you could be leading by example, or maybe you're just in a leadership position. Phew, holy fuck, I'm not taking all those. Nope. Just one, Spirit, one more. Spirit, what do we have from Seagull? Now is the time for deep emotional healing. See, I just said you were in healing. Maybe you're avoiding it right now. You need to heal something emotionally. Remain vigilant about a current situation. Pay attention to the signs and omens. Let them dictate your choices. So you could be going, like I said, you're a lot of confusion there. And you need to pay attention to the signs and omens and let them do. So pay attention. Maybe you're not too sure about someone or something. Possibly work, possibly a relationship. Could be both. But you need to focus on the signs and the omens, because there could be red flags here that you're ignoring. And you need to start paying attention to them to let them make your choice if you're confused right now. And you need to take some time out. Let's read the Seagull. I already read the Tiger yesterday, but it's just telling you to pretty much take control of your life. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Okay, where are we here? Seagull. The emotional sea that's hovering just below your consciousness is a well of feelings that needs to be acknowledged and expressed. Expressing emotions doesn't mean indulging in them compulsively or creating drama. If there are tears, let them simply be tears and allow them to flow. Cry as much as you need to. Explore these feelings by sharing them with someone you trust, or write them in a journal, paying particular attention to the sensations in your body. These sensations are cues to the layers of an emotion that are below the surface of your awareness. But either talking or writing them down, you bring them to your awareness, find relief, and create an opportunity to release them. Don't let this be theoretical exercise, one where you act or try to force yourself to feel something you're not. Make sure that you include a good dose of humor from time to time, particularly if you're dealing with darker, scarier emotions. It's necessary to cleanse the emotional psychic stars, and scary emotions. It's not necessary to cleanse the emotional what? I just read that. They remain from earlier experiences too frequently, but now is the time to do so. Should you find yourself starting to get lost in the whirlwind of traumatic memory, change the scenery by physically moving or intentionally distracting yourself in some way. It isn't necessarily to cure yourself of the feelings all in one sitting. Instead, simply release some of the pressure that lurks below the surface. So yeah. Change the scenery by physically moving. So maybe you have to physically move something. Maybe something is just causing you creating negativity for you. And you're getting lost in these negative emotions. So maybe there's something in your scenery that you need to change. Be vigilant about the situation. Pay attention, like I'm saying. Pay attention to signs, like I'm saying. If it's making you negative, you need to focus on that. And if that's affecting you, you need to change scenery, is what it's saying. Signs and omens show up in myriad ways. And winds rustle the trees that make it seem like they're whispering to you, barely audible level, to the rainbow that appears just before the event which you're participating. When you're pondering any question of your life purpose, relationships, career, or even everyday concerns, such as whether to actually take a vacation you'd be planning, you can ask your spirit to give you clear, specific signs. Then watch, listen, feel, and allow them to flow. While you may not always get absolutely clear responses, more often than not, you'll pick up on signs, clues through your eyes, ears, and sensations of your body. You may even be vivid, remarkably lucid dreams that can easily recall in the morning. Look for unusual repetitious. For example, if you hear someone at the supermarket talking about a phoenix spot on a billboard advertisement with the word phoenix prominently displayed, and then recall a time when you lived in that city feeling a calmness and joy, when you bring up that memory, all these are all clues. It could be about a city, Phoenix, Arizona, or it could be a subtle way the spirit guide Phoenix is calling you. Offering this help when you're ending a cycle completely and beginning the next one. As a metaphor, Phoenix rises from the ashes. Omens are perceived in 4 ways. If you don't get clear signs right away, keep your question or concern in your conscious for the next few days. Journal about anything you find significant and look for repetition. When you see an animal or symbol showing up unrepeated, it's almost an indication that your spirit guide is present. Trust the signs and discernment of them as they're one significant way spirit guides you on the path. So yeah, if you're really confused right now, you are to connect with your spirit guides and your angels, your guides. They will help you. Ask for direction and then pay attention to the repeated signs they show you. They will show you signs. Like I've been getting repeated messages about new beginnings clearly in my face right now even. And it's obviously telling me one thing, and I am asking for help. So this is very suiting that it's saying this shit. Okay. That's right, I'm just looking at something. Yeah, and then this tiger, I'm reading this one part. Fear and doubt may arise at times, but don't let it deter you from your purpose. The best leaders aren't perfect, but they are willing to take calculated risks based on their own convictions and passionate desire to do the right thing. On occasion, they may stumble or fall. Don't let that impede the acceptance of leadership you are being called to provide. Others are looking at you for guidance. Don't let it go to your head, but don't let it go to your heart. But do let it go to your heart. So yeah, you are maybe being called to lead something and give guidance to people. And you're scared of these changes. Maybe you have to change scenery, it's saying. Ask for your spirit guides for help on what you should do in this situation, because they are there and will give you signs for help. I'm going to pull on these ones. What else do we got for us? This is also a new deck of mine. I got it for my birthday from my mom. Oh, stability in reverse. It's funny because I keep talking about stability lately in my life. So again, and then how I don't have it. So this came out in reverse, which means that you're not feeling stable, or something isn't feeling stable in your life. What it says is finding your balance and not rocking the boat. Poised, calm, steady. So maybe you're not feeling stable right now when it comes to something. Let's pull on that one. It's showing me that you're not feeling, stability is in reverse. So that's showing you're lacking stability or feeling like stability is missing. Yeah, and you're not getting fair. Something's not fair. So you're contemplating what to do about this situation. and whether you should get your justice. Something was done that was injustice to you at work. You're trying to decide for work, yeah. And you're contemplating your decisions right now because of some injustice at work. Well, that suits. That's all I'm going to say about that. Hey. What else do we have, Spirit? Actually, I'm going to say, what is advice for the stability? What is it? What is advice about this work situation? How about that? You're holding on. Your passions are blocked. And you're not accepting because of this. Yeah, because you're holding on to this work. Your passions are blocked and you're not accepting this stable offer. So you're too busy holding on to this job and this stability, or you're trying to hold on to money because you need to follow your passions in this new opportunity. This is what it's saying. Wow. All right, timeless elegance. You're always beautiful as someone who loves you. Confident, real, standards. So maybe your confidence is down right now about something. Adventures, having new experiences, making new friends, change, plans. So you're not too scared. It's in reverse. You're not too sure if you want to do this new plans and this change. Your confidence is down about it. Making new friends. The door is open. See, it's in reverse. I pulled on this and it's funny. I just shuffled this. Pure intention can open the doors to the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in the goodness and watch the magic happen. I just pulled this yesterday. So this is just showing that you need to trust the universe and the doors will open. You need to make this change though and get more confidence about something. The past is now behind you. All you desire is in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power. Allow and follow the pull of your destiny. This is weird. Like, I want to shuffle these again. Cut the deck a bunch of times. Because I pulled so many of these ones. Maybe it's just meant to come out again. One more card, Spirit. So yeah, like it's saying, it's telling you to breathe right now. Just don't be scared of these changes. Be confident, because the door will open. Just pause right now, it's telling you. Take a deep breath, pause, relax. No problem. You're not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego. Watch your imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won, so you need to drop your ego. Maybe your ego's too high and you're making it more of a struggle than you should. So stop causing these problems. Your ego. One more, Spirit. One more, any more? Alright, well, one more. There we go. Winding road. Having a long way or taking so many detours. Many loves, complicated. Alright, well, not too sure. You could have a windy road. Maybe you had a long life. Maybe you had maybe you just feel like this is a never-ending road. And your confidence is down. You're done with these. You need to pause. Stop causing issues. Trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate what you should do. So it's in reverse. So you're not trusting your feelings. Your destiny is waiting for you, but don't let others tell you what you should do. Trust your own feelings, because it's like you're not. Miracles in the dark. The darkest moments. It's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll receive blessings. So maybe you need to start focusing on the positive, not the negative at this moment, without agenda. Pure love and everything you dreamed of will happen when you're ready to give love and expecting anything in return. True love. So yeah, without agenda. It will happen when you start being more positive, is what it is, and then you will get fulfillment. You don't need anyone's approval approval to pursue and fulfill your purpose. Embrace it. So it is telling you to follow your purpose. Don't care. You need to be more positive if you want to stop making it so, stop putting up walls, making it more of a windy road than it is. Just pause right now. Don't be scared to change. Get your confidence up. Those doors will open. Just pause, breathe right now. Stop causing more issues. You need to start trusting your feelings, like, oh, you're not too sure and what people want for you. Don't listen to them. Trust what you want, because it's like you're not trusting your own feelings. You need to be more positive, because you will. Everything will happen when you become more positive, and you will be fulfilled. All right, Sagittarius. That is all I have for you. And I'm going to take one more animal card from this other animal deck. You know, my animal decks. Hopefully this messages are resonating. Like, comment, subscribe if it does. Please help out my channel that I'm just starting. That would be fabulous. I need all the help I can get. I think I've got 8 subscribers. I'm not taking all those ones. Raccoons coming out. Okay. So 1. See if it comes back out. And snake. Healing. So it looks like it came in reverse. So it looks like you're avoiding healing. Or maybe you are a healer. Snake. Snake healing. You are actually, the healing gifts you possess are not actually yours. They emanate from divine spirit and are grounded in your body. And it's through your body that this force is focused and expressed. The 2 areas that are hot spots for you, this concentration of life force, are your heart and your hands. Pay attention to these areas and do whatever you do to keep them energetically clear. That's funny, because this was just saying something about love too. What was it saying? Pure love, and everything you have will dream of will happen if you're ready to give love without expecting anything in return. So just be loving, and you will get ultimate fulfillment yourself from it. Do whatever you must do to keep them energy. An effective way to clear your heart and hands is to purge them by bathing with white light, allowing whatever psychic debris has been rinsed off with the light to drain down your spine and legs and through your soles of your feet to Mother Earth. She'll readily accept the invisible toxic weight and transform into new life. Don't fear your healing power. It's your destiny to relieve others. Holy fuck, I can't talk. To relieve the suffering of others. And as you do so, you transform your own suffering from this and other lifetimes into compassion and love, which is the purest expression of life energy you can have. That is healing, no matter what the form is. The more open you remain, the more the master power of the universe you can come through and create miracles, rebirth, sexuality, transmutation, transformation. Yeah, so your power is to heal the suffering of others and help them transform, and then it'll help you. It'll make you feel, which comes together with this. And this, helping people in a loving way and without expecting, will give you fulfillment. And this is what it's saying. Maybe helping other people is your fulfillment. It's telling you, or myself, because I'm a Sag. All right, Sag. Thank you.